How you doing? I hope it's good. And if it's not, I hope it gets better. So if you look at my beautiful face right now, thank you if you're old, thank you if you're new, thank you if you like the video, thank you. And if you subscribe. Okay, welcome to the family. If you have age anytime. So A to Z, he posted some more Degeneracy for us. I appreciate it. Thank you, A to Z, for continuing this. It makes me happy to see when Degeneracy gets justice. it's a good day. I don't know if he fully got, justice, but for Korea. I'm sorry. Also, great news. I am partially monetized. We did it. We hit our goal. I'm so happy. I am very happy. So I want to say thank you to everybody who continues to come by. And if this is your first time watching, and maybe your only time watching, thank you for watching. So thank you. In less than a year. It's been a while since I've like genuinely set a goal and worked consistently to reach that goal. Might be the first time, actually. Might be the first time. Well, other than like losing weight, but thank y'all. I really appreciate it. I genuinely do. So membership's coming soon. I did $199 for stuff. I think I had $199 and $299. I don't know. I did what it recommended, but I lowered the price of one of them because they recommended one of them for like $4 or $5. I was like, nah, that's too much. Let's drop that down a bit. So yeah. So once again, thank you. So yeah, I thank y'all. Thank y'all. Our next goal is 1K. I think we might could get that by the end of the year. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. It might be my Christmas gift. That'd be nice. So if you're watching and it's your first time watching, hit the subscribe button if you don't mind, or if you like it, or like it if you don't mind, and if you like it. All right. So disrespectful IRL streamer hates how Korea is treating him. A to Z. Thank you for an update. Let's get to this. Here we go.
Things have got so much worse for the most hated IRL streamer who's currently facing over a decade in prison in Korea, as it was now reported that new charges have been filed against him. And his trial date has now been set, and the dude is just absolutely losing his mind and making everything worse for himself. Not like that's just a new thing for this guy. He's been doing that his entire career. And I mean, I've made a plethora of videos on this guy covering the ongoing situation, so most people know. This guy makes a living off of harassing people in public. And specifically, he's built his career off of harassing people in Japan last year. He was arrested, he apologized, he spent a little bit over 3 months in jail over there, but once he was released, he deleted the apology and then started making fun of Japan again. Then he just continued his antics in other countries, and that just led him to more encounters with the police and other angry civilians.
That's the third time. This is the third video, right? This is the third video that we done had to see that image of his face. I'm sick of his face. They need to lock him up. But
his most recent situation is going on in Korea, where he essentially decided to do what he was doing in Japan, but act out infinitely more. He really just wanted to test the...
He make, look at the lady face. Look at the lady face. Anytime she sees somebody that remotely looks like him, it could be from the back. You see the neck. That neck a little too tan right there. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go that way. I don't know what they got going on. They got a phone too? Nah, I'm going to go this way. We're going to go. See, it make us look bad as Americans. Like, bruh, to all Korean people, if any Korean people out there watching this, we don't claim him. I don't think in any group, whether that be group of brown people, group of American people, group of, I don't know if he's Somalian people. I can't speak for Somalian people. We don't accept him. I'm not going to apologize for him because y'all going to lock him up, and that should be y'all apology, right? Because this dude sucks.
The limits to see how far he can get away with things, and so far it seems like he might have found that limit, because he's facing over a decade in prison now. But Korea is doing things a little bit different to what Japan did. Japan, they held him in jail until his case was over, Korea, they said, hey, we'll just give you a travel ban. Good luck surviving out there, bud. The burden of providing for yourself is on you. And by the way, you can't work. You know, because if he does his job, he's going to make his trial way worse for himself. Then on top of that, it's not like he has a work visa either. He's on a tourist visa. So it's safe to say the dude is stuck between a rock and a hard place. And that is if there's only one.
No. He's stuck between jail and homelessness. That's
trial, because he's committed dozens of felonies in Korea and snitched on himself doing everything because he live streamed everything. So all the prosecutors and victims need to do is watch through all the footage and file charges as needed. He really just made things so much easier on them and infinitely worse for himself. But I guess that's just the consequences of harassing strangers on the street for profit. So as of right now, he's currently in legal trouble for two things: the 7-Eleven incident for disrupting the business, and the newest one added to his current trial is a violation of a Minor Offenses Act, which what?
Minor offenses, like a small offense.
What I can tell is a misdemeanor, and the most common punishment for that would either be a fine and or up to 30 days in jail. And this charge is pretty vague, so it's a little bit unclear on what he did to get this charge, but Andrew from Legal Mindset went over the things you need to do or allegedly do to get this charge.
So you see here, we've got breaking into empty houses. Oh, that could have been it, because he broke into the house too. Remember that? He trespassed. Carrying a concealed weapon. Preparing for violence, false reporting, changing the scene of dead bodies. Woof, that's bad. Failing to report a person in need, false assumption of a title. So if you pretend to be anyone with a rank or public office or academic degree,
degree. Well, I guess that makes sense. Like a doctor. That's stolen valor. In other words, like that's.
Tend to have any other medal, emblem, etc. So that could be pretty much anything, any rank, decoration. So that could even be a title, like if you pretend to be a lawyer or pretend to be a PhD. That's interesting. He was pretending to be press at one point. Inertia selling of goods, solicitation, unauthorized posting of ad material, interference with potable water, littering, urination, interference with ceremonies.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a plethora of things that could be relevant here, as he did interrupt a televised concert or ceremony. He did harass a bunch of people in public, and then Andrew also mentioned that he did break into someone's place. So that is really interesting. He also made countless threats. And then you have number 20 there, which is also relevant because this guy is just regularly day drinking in public and acting.
But I thought drinking in public in Korea is allowed. Any person who, while drunk, behaves in a riotous, or disorderly manner by uttering or doing rough words or conducts at a place where many people gather or frequent, such as a public hall, a theater and a restaurant, or on a train, a motorcycle vehicle, a ship carrying many people.
Belligerent towards random citizens on the street for his content. So this charge is very vague, but clearly a lot of his behavior fits this charge. But he also made some extremely creepy threats to another streamer, which both he himself streamed and the victim. But the creator Decoy Voice covered this a little while back.
Maria, get the out of here.
As apparently he's all riled up because that other streamer girl tried to throw water on him.
Hold up, so he threatened that over some water?
So Johnny's Bonnie to his Clyde threw a drink on her.
Don't try to throw a drink on me. Yeah, you don't this shit, you know.
This dude, who is this captain? What is this? This not even the Somali person. You ain't got no dog in this fight. What are you doing? What is up with this? This is this is two weirdos. That's the way I'm gonna put it. They two weirdos. Okay, I'm not no silver black knight, white knight, whatever you call it. I'm me. I'm honest, right? This is ignorant. She tried to throw water on you. Whatever. You already being dumb. You're doing something dumb. If this was me, okay, if I did something dumb, I wouldn't be in this position. But if I did something dumb and somebody a lady threw some water at me and it was deserved, like I've been calling out her name and stuff, I mean, the lady can't hit me because if she hit me and I hit her back, it's gonna be bad. So like I'm assuming she would throw something at me as long as it don't physically harm me, as long as it's not acid, bruh. Why play that game? Why not just leave?
Don't try to throw a drink on me. Yeah, you don't this shit, you know. Shut up. Shut up.
And as I tried to see
Okay, hold on now. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because where was she when she threw something? You gotta be fair. Where was she when she threw something? Cause that ain't right.
After he quickly deleted that video, bragging that he smacked her camera across the street and immediately deleting the saved stream.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, so he's aware enough to try to scrub all of his stuff as soon as possible, but unfortunately for him, the Clippers like Cancel Johnny's and many more have caught on to this, and they just record all of his streams. Also, I mean, this is assault.
Don't ever rely on me again.
Yeah, it's assault.
This guy is just such a massive man-child who's clearly on a mission to ruin his own life for internet attention. And also, I guess because he can't really control his own emotions. And also, I'm laughing here because not what he said. What he said is awful, but how pathetic he is hilarious.
Can you please help me? Help me! He said he's gonna rape me. Please help me.
We talk about this.
Please help me.
We talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. That's not natural, is it? I don't think that's natural. Can't be. That's like a bird. What bird is that? It's a bird. You know the bird that say, "Want to see my pecker?" Huh? And then they do like, "Huh? Like, you want to see my pecker?" And you be like, "There it is." That's what that looked like a little bit right now.
He said he's gonna rape. He did. Please help me. Help me. No, he's seriously there. He said he's gonna rape me. I said, that's a threat, yeah.
What is he crashing out for? But I guess his whole stream is just one big crash out. But even by the bar that he sets,
that might be pent up. He might. That's what you know. He might be backed up because I don't think even he could get it paid for, right? So he might need a lady friend, is what I'm saying. A night, couple minutes, maybe seconds, hour. Something to get a release, because that might be what it is. He acting like a child because he got too many floating down there backed up. He need to, you know,
solo for himself. This is still pathetic. And this situation has become relevant again because now there's a few charges there. Obviously the threats, assault, but also this business happened to be ABC Pizza. And the people have now reported him for disrupting that business, just like he did at the 7-Eleven. Because as we saw, the people he harassed here were customers of the business and spent a decent amount of time causing a commotion at the entrance of this business. So that's also being reported to the investigators. Now, in a separate situation, a Korean creator has now filed charges against him for violating national railway laws. This is for harassing the people on the train like we covered in my last video on him. And if all of these incidents were just isolated, if he only did one of them and he didn't do any of the others, they would probably slip through the cracks because like no one cares enough. But because of who Johnny is and how much shit he's done in Korea in the short time that he's been there, I mean, just his whole career is harassing strangers in public for his own content. And he's now been charged with 2 things. They just want to throw everything at him. And you know, the pathetic catalyst that caused this national hatred and outrage towards him was his P. Diddy jokes, then undressing and rubbing baby oil all over himself and the Comfort Lady statues, then, you know, groping and dancing on it. He obviously did this to upset as many people as possible, as the Comfort Women statues are to honor and remember the thousands of SA victims from the 1930s into the early 40s. And he was extremely aware of exactly what he was doing, even though he played dumb and didn't know. And every time he gets confronted, he just plays this stupid act of like, I didn't do anything wrong. Please enlighten me on what I did wrong, because I don't even understand that I did something wrong. Yeah, I digress. But remember the streamer Bong Bong, who Johnny made the deep pig video of them making out? That's also a potential charge. We saw her live stream herself pressing charges, but she apparently decided to not pursue them any further. Well, that is until recently, because allegedly Johnny was begging her not to follow through with those charges. But now, there's a rumor that she's filing them anyway. Now, will she follow through this time? Who knows? But we do also know that the investigators were looking into that case, even though that she dropped the charges. This is because she filed them to begin with. But another new update to the situation is his trial is now scheduled for December 20th, where he's facing a charge of disrupting a business, which again, he live streamed because clearly he's very determined to build the best possible case against himself. That's what makes all this so funny. He is the prosecution's own star witness against himself, because the dude loves lying, and he even bragged about
dumb. I got a little mixer. Hold on, let me do another. You stupid.
lying in court in Japan to get out with a lesser sentence.
Man, look at his face, bro. This bothers me. His face bothers me. I know I ain't the most handsomest. I'm beautiful, but I ain't the most handsomest. But this face bothers me. You know?
So now he'll be like, nah, that didn't happen. And then the prosecutors are like, well, here's this live stream. Because the difference between Korea and Japan right now is now we have all of this information that Japan didn't have back then that's being shown to the prosecutors now. It also seems like the prosecutors over there are way more aggressive and also way more interested in seeing what the internet has compiled of his own actions. But you may be asking, what has he been doing since he was indicted? Well, you know, he did that publicity stunt where he apologized and pretended he didn't know anything about the statue.
Can you guys tell me a little bit more of the history of the statue? Because I haven't done too much research. Yeah.
But again, he streamed himself, literally enlightening his viewers on what that statue was and what it stood for.
I'm talking about the Korean comfort women.
I also love how if the Korean people see this, like the prosecutors and stuff see these videos, all I gotta do is just send them to everybody who got a case and be like, hey, your evidence is in this minute through this minute. Yo, your evidence is in this minute through this minute. Hey, this case, your evidence is through this minute through this minute. Like, this is, he did it. He did the work.
The thousands of women who were forced into by the Imperial Japanese Army during World War II.
And, you know, to really blow up that apology, he then recently promised that he would repeat those actions to the Comfort Women statues if he was banned on TikTok.
I swear to God, if they ban this TikTok, I'll go back to the statue tomorrow. Wallahi, if they ban this TikTok, I'll go to the statue tomorrow.
So, yeah, he's just completely destroying any chance of any leniency from a judge. And now he's just starting to completely lose his mind as he started this new content bit where he claims that he's in North Korea, when in reality, he's still in Seoul.
They say the National Intelligence Service is gonna come get me. Tell them, come find me. I ain't scared of them. Shout out North Korea. Shout out Pyongyang. Shout out Kim Jong-un. That's my till the day I die. South Korea.
Right, dude. They know exactly where you are, and it's not like you can leave the country, so, hang tight, bud. Imagine being this guy's attorney, and then you see your client posting this before the trial. Oh, man. And he's doing this all while extremely confident that he's going to beat this case like OJ. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. But he also posted this video.
Man, it's a hard life out here. They saying I'm going to jail. They're saying all this bullshit. I'm out here. I'm still north, near the DMZ. I made it to North Korea. Thank the Lord, thank God. Shout out North, shout out Kim Jong-un, shout out Pyongyang. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. The reason why I respect North Korea is because they're dystopian. They are a, you know what I mean, fascist place, but they don't lie about it. South Korea is just...
You know who he remind me of? You know the cartoon Hercules movie? You know the little devils? The little skinny one? It was a fat one and a little skinny one. He remind me of them. And I say that because in my head, I'm like, bro, when I was in Korea, it was cold in the listen. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. Winter in Korea hurt. That's the best way I can put it. It hurt. So the fact that he only got this on leads me to believe, oh yeah, he might be a demon or something, you know. And then I like, okay, he might be that one. He might be that one. That's what he remind me of, though.
This is fascist. You just lie about it. I touched the statue, so you guys are trying to silence me, murder me, and then jail me. So I might as well be in North Korea. Look, I'm out here in the wilderness.
Okay, here's the thing. If you was in North Korea, all those tried, ain't no none of them. That first one, done. You would have been gone. Why is he? He's stupid. He's stupid. Riri certified. He's the first one. You get the Pharaoh's Riri certificate of the week. That's for you, man. That's for you. That's all you. Good job, man. Good job.
Snow time. Yeah, you're never gonna catch me alive. Just
All right, those are some famous last words. Yeah, I guess this just shows how incredibly ignorant he is. There's a very big difference in the quality of life between those two borders. But I love how he oversimplifies the whole reason people are upset with him. No, the people are upset with you because you chose to harass people in public for a living, and you act like an attention-starved child. You also have been doing this for over a year now, and it seems like the only thing that's going to stop this behavior is legal repercussions, because nobody deserves to be harassed and broadcast against their will on your live stream, simply because they have to commute to work and are unfortunate enough to share a train car with you. But with the recent martial law order that went into place for a couple hours in Korea, Johnny allegedly lost his mind. He got scared and deleted all of his posts disrespecting South Korea and all of his posts endorsing North Korea. And this is all according to the Korean news channel Korea Now.
Who would have known that of all things, it would be the president of South Korea to finally put a stop to YouTuber Johnny Somali? On December 3rd, after President Yoon suddenly declared martial law, the American quickly took down prior contents which were pro-China and North Korea from his TikTok and other social accounts. The out-of-the-blue martial law declaration lasted for only a handful of hours, and during the
He uploaded a lot of these videos, actually. I only saw a couple of them, apparently, but like they're showing way more videos here than what I've seen.
Over to North Korea. Many think that the YouTuber was most likely panicking, not fully.
Which really just shows you how reckless and stupid he's being. Like, in front of his trial, he's doing all of this.
Praising North Korea and the captions that
whatever he gets as a sentence, he deserves it.
time to leave to the true Korea. Somali, who has been banned from leaving Korea back in October, is still waiting to hear his fate for the series of commotions which he caused during his stay. Will Somali finally keep it low, or do you think he will create more controversies in Korea? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.
Well, I mean, he would be smart if he kept it low until his trial at least, but as we know from covering him, he's not very smart. So I'm definitely expecting him to resume to his antics now that the martial law situation's finished. Also, he wasn't even charged for the comfort woman stuff. He was just punched in the face for that. And that guy, he was also charged. So don't crash out over the streamer. He's not worth it. Just let the legal process happen, and only time will tell what will actually happen. Until then, it seems like Korea has been way more aggressive against him than Japan has. So this will definitely be interesting. But hey, I mean, if you want another way to support the channel, you can check out my company, Matt.City, where we took inspiration from the toy car mat we've all grown up with, and we brought it to a city near you. And we've also done this with mouse mats. And look at this thing. We did a winter, this is called the Snow Rally collection. There's like a winter mat. It's pretty cool. The frame. This is definitely one of my favorites. And we've also done this with mouse mats in all sizes as well. So here's like the
Look at that.
DC example of the large mouse mat. So if you're looking for
That's the large.
mats in all sizes as well. So here's like the DC example of the large mouse mat. So if you're looking for a last minute Christmas gift for yourself or a loved one, it would be awesome if you checked out Matt.City in the link down below. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace. All right. Well, that was fun. Once again, I really appreciate everybody who watches the videos, sticks around for the videos, presses the button to subscribe and to like. I greatly appreciate it because without y'all, I would not have reached my goal this early or at all. So yeah, I really appreciate it. And if y'all have a video that wants, and if y'all have a video y'all want to see me react to, please put that in the comments below and we will add it to the list. And join the Discord. We are drivers. That is the name of our Discord. Link in the description. My wheel is hopefully almost being repaired or done. I'm about to call them and see what they got going on. But yeah. Thank you. Bye.